How the stock market actually works. Imagine two people, both shop on Amazon, both use Apple products, both pay with Visa or MasterCard, both watch Netflix, both spend money with some of the biggest companies in the world, but there is one major difference. One person simply buys products from these companies. The other person actually owns part of these companies. And over time, that difference can completely change their financial future. Many people work hard every day. Some work inside Amazon fulfillment centers. Others work for Walmart, Apple, Microsoft, Google, or countless other successful businesses. Every day, they help these companies grow. They help serve customers. They help generate revenue. They help create value. Yet many people have never been told something important. You do not have to be rich to own part of these companies. You can become an owner too. So, what exactly is a stock? A stock is simply a small piece of ownership in a company. Think of a company like a giant pizza. That pizza is divided into millions of slices. Each slice represents a share. When you buy a share, you own a tiny piece of that business. The company may be huge, your ownership may be small, but you are still an owner. Let's use Amazon as an example. Millions of customers buy products from Amazon every day. Thousands of employees help fulfill those orders. Millions more depend on Amazon's services. Most people only know Amazon as a place to shop. Others know Amazon as a place to work. Investors know Amazon differently. They know it as a business they can own. Instead of only helping Amazon make money, they participate in its growth. The same thing happens with Apple. Millions of people own iPhones, AirPods, Apple Watches, and MacBooks. They proudly use Apple's products every day, but many never stop to ask, what if I owned part of Apple too? When someone buys Apple stock, they become a partial owner of the company. As the company grows, their investment may grow too. Think about your daily life. Maybe you use a Visa card. Maybe you use MasterCard. Every time those cards are used, the companies earn money from processing transactions. Most people only see the card in their wallet. Investors see something different. They see a business serving millions of customers around the world. Instead of only using the service, they own part of the company. Imagine two people earning the same income. Both use Amazon, both use Apple, both use Visa, both use Netflix. One spends money with these companies for 20 years. The other spends money with these companies and slowly buys shares over those same 20 years. At the end of those 20 years, both supported the companies, but only one benefited from the company's growth. That is the difference between being a consumer and being an owner. One reason wealthy people often become wealthier is because they understand ownership. Many people focus only on earning money from a job. The wealthy often focus on owning assets, businesses, real estate, stocks, things that can grow in value over time. They understand that ownership creates opportunities that wages alone may never provide. Many people think investing is only for rich people. Others think they need thousands of dollars to get started. Neither is necessarily true. Today, many investing platforms allow people to start with very small amounts of money. Some even allow fractional shares. That means you can buy a small piece of a stock rather than an entire share. For many people, the biggest barrier is not money, it is lack of knowledge. So how does the stock market actually work? The stock market is simply a place where people buy and sell ownership in companies, just like people buy and sell houses. Investors buy and sell shares. When more people want to own a company, the price tends to rise. When fewer people want it, the price may fall. The stock market moves every day. Some days, prices go up. Some days, prices go down. But successful long-term investors often focus on years and decades rather than days and weeks. This is how many ordinary people build wealth, not through lottery tickets, not through get-rich-quick schemes, not through luck, but through consistent investing over many years. Small investments made consistently can become surprisingly powerful through time and compound growth. Think about this for a moment. Imagine spending 20 years using Amazon, using Apple, using Visa, using MasterCard, using Microsoft products, using Google services, working for some of these companies, helping some of these companies grow, but never owning any part of them. Now, imagine spending those same 20 years gradually becoming a part owner of some of the world's most successful businesses. That is the difference between consuming and owning. I know nobody taught you this. Most of us were never taught these things in school. We were taught how to get a job, how to work, how to earn a paycheck. But very few people were taught how ownership works. Very few people were taught that they could become part owners of some of the world's biggest companies. That is why we're bringing this knowledge to you, because understanding money should not be reserved for the wealthy. The good news is that now you know. And every financial journey begins with awareness. You do not need to be rich to get started. You simply need to begin. The stock market is not just for millionaires. It is a tool that ordinary people can use to build wealth over time. The question is no longer whether this opportunity exists. The question is, what will you do with this knowledge now that you have it? If you learned something from this video, please subscribe to Money Talks Explained for more practical financial education explained in simple everyday language. And we'd love to hear from you. What was the most interesting thing you learned from this video? Do you already invest in stocks? Have you ever thought about becoming an owner of the companies whose products and services you use every day? Are there any money, investing, or wealth-building topics you would like us to explain in a future video? Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. We read the comments and we'll do our best to answer your questions and create videos around the topics you want to learn about. Because understanding money should not be complicated. And remember, the goal is not only to work for money, the goal is to eventually have your money working for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.